Brother, it's the brother Adar Gabar,
What a shot.
right? Came out with a midday camp to edify the sheep, regardless if they're here for bear. But before we start, we're gonna face the east and give our praise to the one true power. Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahawashi, Ba'Shem, Dash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, rule well and teach well through the Spirit, and a mighty shalom to the hopeful elect. In the same Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word, Lord willing, that they all continue to endure and be sincere. And shalom to the Akwatiyam, believers of His faith and His truth, continue in your lot. And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that is not in the faith. So, brother, if you got a starting one, you can start with yours if you want.
Okay.
It doesn't matter which verse you go to, King.
Come, this book of Isaiah, chapter 53. Let's start verse 1. Who hath believed the report, and to whom is arm of Yahweh revealed? Well, and that really that shows right now, man. But who is believing the report? Only the elect of Yahweh Shemel Shai is believing the report right now, man. Now believing the truth of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Only the elect can do it, man. But everyone else has been blinded, man. Everyone else has been blinded. They can't see it. No, because the Lord only blinded. Those that they can't see, man. Because they can't get the truth, man. Only the elect of Yahweh Shemel Shai can get this truth. Because everyone else, they can't see because they're not the elect. No, there's Isaiah 6, verse 9. The Lord has favorites, man. The Lord revealed the truth to some, and not to all. Isaiah 6 and 9. He said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, make the ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with the ears, and understand with the heart, and convert and be healed. So the Lord don't want to heal everyone, man. The Lord don't want to save everyone, man. The Lord wants to destroy people. He set people up to destroy them, man. It's a rigged game, man.
Mm-hmm.
No? But those who are sealed, who had the word engrafted into them, they're the only ones who believe the report. And who have report of who? Of Yahawashi, man.
Mm-hmm.
No? Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. There was something I wanted to get. Right, this is 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 16. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. Right, so brothers are bringing out Yahawashi, and we do this, even for ourselves, but those that's hearing this word to tell you to actually repent and be converted to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahawashi. Lord willing, brothers go into history. Because we got to always remember, Yahawashi laid his life down for us. And even in the midst of that, it was some of us regular Jake that's here now that didn't believe in Yahawashi, man. Yahawashi is the importance to your life, man. And if you're not building with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, if you're not building in the house of learning, right? That's in Sirach chapter 32, verse 23. The house of learning is this ministry that Yahweh Shemel gave us on under the foundation of the apostles, the prophets, and evangelists. Yahawashi gave us them, man, to build us up and to sharpen us up so that we can continue in the faith, because we're going to get persecuted. That's all that this is about. This is warming you up, getting you ready for the trials at hand, because coming in this truth is not just nilly and dilly. You have to suffer in order to get that kingdom. Right? You got something, go ahead.
Okay. Also, add to your point, Yahawashi is the life. Mm-hmm. As he said in John 14:6, he is the way, the truth, and the life. And no man comes to the Father but by him. So the only way to get to the Heavenly Father is through Yahawashi, man. No, Yahawashi is a deadly necessity, man. Because without him, you're dead. Literally, you're dead. Like not having water or food. Mm-hmm. You're gonna die without food. You gotta die without water, man. Right. You're gonna be malnourished. I got a piece of math, put the Matthew 7 and, to get to the point, verse 26. And that one to hear, sorry, verse 24. Therefore, whosoever hear these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. So the words of Yahawashi are, being built upon a rock, man, being built upon that solid foundation, man. But when you're built upon, you're not going to fall down, you're not going to collapse, you're not going to be knocked over, man. The wind can't do shit to you, And all the trials and tribulation we go through, through the Spirit of Yahweh Shemel, we're able to endure it, man. Because only, without it, you're gonna be lost. You're not be misguided, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
This is Luke 6, just off of the point the brother made. Verse 47, it says, "Whosoever cometh to me and heareth my sayings, and doeth them, I will show you to whom he is like. He is like a man which buildeth a house and dig deep, and laid the foundation on a rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently upon that house, could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock." Right? Nothing on this side can truly mess with the men or the daughters of Zion. Now, yes, we go through trials when you see in wisdom. People are going to see the righteous get afflicted. And they're going to wonder why, man, if this man was serving the Lord, why he getting afflicted? Because your faith have to get tested. Nobody had it easy in this thing, man, you know? Even though we could look at Elijah and Enoch getting beamed up, but they had to come right back down in a place of judgment, man. Still had to deal with Jake that did not believe, right? Everybody don't notice. We like the stop sign on the corner, warning you to tell you that Yahawashi is coming soon. What is you going to do if you're not ready? Right? That's why Yahawashi told Peter, Satan wants to sift you out. Pray for you. St. John 17, Yahawashi prayed for the elect. Peter was an example for many of us that's walking in this faith or coming in this faith. As soon as you come in the truth, you become more of a target for the left-hand side, man. Because they know who the true believers is, man. Right? But you got it, King.
The book of 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12, just touch on the point about the affliction. Because this is a fiery trial, man. So this is a gruesome trial, man. This is a wrestling match, man. Endurance, a marathon, man. No, yet it tests to see how long you can go, man. No, because most people can't make it that far, man.
Right.
But most people get caught up in the small things. They'll get turned over, get destroyed because they can't stand the heat. Hey, man, we got to continue to the end. Yahawashi said in Matthew 24:13, he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved, man. No, so we had to make it to the end when Yahawashi comes in. That's the only time when we made it, man. It was First Peter chapter 4, verse 12. Love, seeking not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of a Mashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. No, so we have to take this with joy, man. We have to take this with comfort, man. Because only at the day, now we're doing this for the sake of Yahawashi Mashai. So all the little shit we have to deal with in this life, and keep in mind, this is a light affliction, man. And we haven't even seen Jacob's trouble, man. We've seen the time where people are starving in the street. When you got no food at home, nothing in the fridge, no water, no, you can't turn on a movie at night. They can't do nothing, man. You locked in your house, man. So, hey, when that time comes, man, it's gonna be the worst affliction ever.
Right.
No, but right now we're going through a light affliction, man. So, hey, take it on the chin. Take the little shit we had to deal with in society, all the little bullshit. Hey, take it on the chin, man, because we have greater reward to come, man.
Right. I actually got two of them. This is a cross reference to what you brought out. This is 1 Peter chapter 1, starting at verse 6. It says, "Wherein greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, ye are in heaviness through manifold temptations, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahawashi Hamashiach." You know, and Yahawashi is the prize, right? To suffer in this thing is a great benefit for the Lord, right? To stand bold like Daniel the 3rd chapter, Ezra, Hananiah, and Mishael told boldly this king that could put him to death, man, the Lord going to deliver us, but if he don't, we still not going to do it. That's a measure of faith, and the Lord left those in the scriptures for our learning, right? Yes, you going through minor, yes, your house, people that you live with, maybe your girl, maybe your children, but that is to work on what's about to come. You don't know, you never went through an MOTB before, where now you got to really depend on faith that the Lord going to provide food for you. What if you get removed from your house? But like, people really think, some that's in this faith think that, oh man, I got it. What you gonna do when you all that money you put in, all your assets that you can't, in order to make money, you're gonna have to take that MOTB, man. You know, you're gonna have to take the MOTB if you want to even be something in this society, man. Nobody ever, none of us went through that. But that's why you gotta take for granted the ministry that the Lord has given you now.
Not for granted. Not for granted, like
Yeah,
not for
not
granted.
yeah, right.
No. But hey, we gotta get this truth now, as the scripture says in Isaiah 55, seek ye the Lord where he may be found.
Yeah.
And call ye upon where he is near, man. No, because now is the time to get this word, man. No, the scripture said, now is high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation near to when we believe. Hey, there's wars going on right now, man. Rumors of wars. No, right now they literally passed a law to set up the digital currency, man.
Right.
That's a step right before to see it, man. No, so we're in that time, man. No, so hey, if there ain't time to buckle up, it's now, man. Because we're about to go into the danger zone, man. We keep going.
That's another one. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, starting at verse 12. It says, now if any man build upon his foundation gold, silver, precious stone, wood, hay, stubble, every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is, man. Right? And what will fire, it melts, it breaks down the minerals, right? And this fire is this truth, right? This is like the Lord is testing us before the great exam. The great exam is the MOTB and Jacob's trouble. Why y'all saying Jacob's trouble? Your faith will be tried. Man, you don't know what it is when you to know when is your last meal or when you get kicked out your house, so that you gotta travel. Some people don't know about walking miles, not having no light. You know, Yahawashi said when he came in this thing, he didn't have a pillow to lay his head down. You know, Yahawashi was dwelling like, let's just say, a bum like Lazarus. You know,
it's like Yahawashi was living like he was in Jacob's trouble, man.
Man, come on, man.
People were trying to hunt him down, kill him. You know, people were bugging up against him, lying on him.
Yeah.
Hey, Yahawashi was experiencing something like Jacob's trouble, man.
Yeah.
No, even at his end, no, he got martyred, man. No, for the truth's sake, man.
Right.
So we gotta go through the same sort of thing, man. This whole society got break down, man. The people that live in this place got lose their minds, man. No, they gotta come after you because they got. Hey, this truth gotta be, a target number one, I guess you could say. No, this truth, this wouldn't not the same. It could be target number one, man. You know why? Because on the end of the day, they gotta see it as a threat. No, they see it as a threat. No, read Project Megiddo. No, they quite literally had us being investigated by the FBI, man. No, so they know what's up, man. Because we preach about this place's downfall, man. You know? You guys know?
I wanted to get this because this goes back into like Ezra spoke about Yahawashi. This is second Ezra, the 7th chapter. He might be quoting it in the GNT, but it's hidden. Verse 28, he says, for my son Yahawashi shall appear with those who follow him, and they that remain shall rejoice within 400 years. After these years shall my son Hamashiach die, and all men that have life. That life is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. When we go back into the apostles, they were getting afflicted for this ministry, let alone Paul going into the spirit world, getting stoned, and then coming back and then getting beheaded. You know, his mission, his trial, what the Lord said, he was a chosen vessel to be afflicted for this ministry. How much more us, man? You know, let alone the smallest example, when Jake or people walk past, drive past, they might look at us as fools because we speak it to a camera. Let alone speaking to them when we on the corner and we don't got a huge mass or a huge church hearing the word of the Lord. This thing ain't beautiful, man. It's only beautiful for the elect that want to get out of here. Well, would Jake want to hear about that kingdom going to be destroyed? No more working, right? No more relaxation, man. You're going to be looking over your shoulder. Jake just think that America going to last forever.
It's like, Jake is crazy, man.
Yeah.
They want to stay here.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, they want to stay in this wicked ass decrepit captivity, paying goddamn bills for every goddamn thing every second month. No, we can't even afford rent. Can't even afford to get food. But niggas want to stay here, man. Niggas act like they're good. Niggas act like they're having a goddamn good time, man, over here. They ain't having a good time, man. You go goddamn every other week, to go to some shitty ass party. It counts of goddamn Toronto, man. No, niggas think they're good. You ain't good, nigga. No, we had to get out of here, man. No, that's what we want.
Right. Yeah. That's a definite fact. When you look at each captivity, you don't think that those that was believing in the Lord was tired. But look at the Maccabees, man. Everybody want to announce the Apocrypha. I went on ChatGPT the other day and I did a video on it and asked, is the Apocrypha part of the original biblical text? It said yes. You know, the history, what went on to the children, what happened to the children of Israel in the time of the Maccabees. You don't think Jake desired to have relief, to have peace, right? Because they was getting hit left and right. You couldn't, you was afraid to have a boy, because then you had to circumcise him, but you had to look around your shoulder, right? A lot of us right here, we don't even, a lot of us now, these babies now, these teenagers now, these grown-ups now, y'all don't know what the affliction your forefathers had on this land. Y'all don't know what it is. You think you fight for your freedom? Technically, no. It's just Esau studied and knew he can make more money if he make it like this. He made more money when it's like this. If he made it one side, how much money they gonna benefit? They already made money off of us physically, but now that the job is done, the White House, the government is built, how else they gonna make money? By you being a consumer, by selling you milk. Oh, you know what? Let's put GMO in this. Just come across watching that elder video of the apostles in the park. That's in the chat. He was saying that Esau certain and I seen a video when he said this, that they're raiding certain farms that's selling whole original milk from a cow, and because they don't want original, they want the GMO so that they can make you sick. And I was just watching a joint where some Indian was getting raided for his farm. And he was cussing out the cops. You can't do nothing. What you gonna raid it for? We don't sell drugs over here. But that goes to show, Jake, you're not free here, man. You know, the system want to destroy you by the littlest matter. We feed our children cereal all the time. GMO, right? You want to eat healthy, you want to be vegan. They're spraying pestilence or that certain spray on your vegetables, man. You know? Go ahead, kid.
Another thing too, the fact that you pay taxes show you're not free.
Oh, yeah.
No, the fact that you had to go to a job shows you're not free. You had to go, you had to pay those bills, man. You're an economic slave. That's what you are, man. No, trapped in debt. In fact, let me get that scripture in the book of Proverbs, real quick. Proverbs, I believe, 23. No, the servant is a slave to the debtor.
Yeah.
Look at that. I believe Proverbs 23. No, 20. Oh yeah, no, 22 and 7. Proverbs 22 verse 7. The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. No, so right now, hey, we're servant to the lender, man. We're servants to the lender. Yeah, it's like we're servant to the lender. The lender is who? Esau Edom, man. Look, he's the one allowing you to live. No, really, he's the one allowing you to live. Because really, he don't need to give you food. No, he don't need to give you food. He don't need to give you water. No, but right now he is siphoning money out of you, man. No, he's saying siphoning fiat currency out of your own hands that he gave to you. Now he's giving you monopoly money, and taking that monopoly money back, and straining you with goddamn monopoly money.
Yeah.
And you can't even afford to live with the monopoly money that he's giving you, man.
Yep.
No, and that's fucked up. No, he had you in a fucked up situation, man. No, he's fucking you over with goddamn monopoly money, man. Yeah, I understand that, man. You guys think you're free? Niggas can't even go across the border without getting, their goddamn registration, your passport. You can't even go across the border without that, man. No, but you're free. No? But I have one more. In the book of Acts, just to show that our forefathers want to get out of here, man. No, Acts chapter 1, verse 6. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel? No, so this is literally right after the resurrection, man. Now they're immediately asking, hey, Lord, is now the time they got to bring back the nation of Israel to power? Because they wanted that kingdom, man. They wanted to get out of that slavery, man. No, they wanted to get out of that pressure. Because during that time, they were getting oppressed by the Romans. So they wanted to get out of that pressure, man. They wanted to get out of that slavery, man. The people honestly think that the Romans were nice people, man. They were taxing. That's why they were revolted, man. They were taxing the hell out of them, man. They were giving them goddamn shitty ass, fake ass gold, silver with goddamn their own Caesars on it. Having them use that money. Had them use that money to make purchases and shit. They want to get out of that shit. No, they want to get out of that captivity, man. They're getting ruled over by the goddamn Romans, man. They're paying goddamn tribute, man. That's why they wanted to get that kingdom. No?
What's the verse where it said we were supposed to drink of that punishment? Is that Jeremiah 49:12?
Oh yeah, Jeremiah 49:12.
Yeah, I want to get that. I'm gonna get that precept. But it was the point that you had said where when you said you can't leave the country without a passport. Looking at AI, AI overview on Google, it says for the United States citizens, it is genuinely required to have a passport to travel to another country, right? Now, at the end of the day, that just shows exactly what he said, man. You know, you got to get permission to go to a whole nother country. That shows that he ruled. Jake that think that they're free. Free mean you don't got no ruler. But that's another thing. The Lord never sent this world to not to be ruled, right? Of course, we're supposed to be in rulership, but since we're not a rulership, who do you think the earth or the world is given to? Somebody has to rule. Because if everybody was just free to do everything, how will we have order?
Yeah.
You know, if you say you free, if you don't send your kids to school, what happened? What happened? CPS come to your house. You know, your child is mandatory to go to school. Guess what? If you have a home birth, you're mandatory to take it to a doctor so that you could get a birth certificate or a social security.
That's your like. If I'm not mistaken, in order to go to school, you had to get like a couple of vaccines.
Come on,
So,
man.
that shit doesn't work. No, you had to get a couple
Biscuits.
shots. No, in order to go to school, you had to get a couple stabs in order to go to school. So that's a sin right there. You're basically forced to do sin in order to go to school, man.
Yeah,
Now, that's brutal, man.
yeah.
And people say this is a righteous place. This place is engrafted in sin, man. You know?
This is Jeremiah 49:12. It says, "For thus says Yahweh, behold, those whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunk. And are you the one who will altogether go unpunished? You are on. You shall not go unpunished, but you shall surely drink of it." Right? We wasn't supposed to drink of this cup, but having this chain of darkness, this flesh, and not having that immortal body, we were made to go off on this side, huh? You know, and because we turned away from Yahawashi, even more in this time that we in now, right? We having more of a battle going through the flesh, man. Like to seeing the state of Jake, everyday man and woman, right? It's really because of their flesh, they move with the flesh. You know, those that are of the flesh is earthly, but those that's of the Lord, they're heavenly. And guess what? Serving Yahawashi is not easy. Just because I'm saying we in the truth, we serving the Lord, that don't mean we got it easy. That don't mean every Beckham, oh Lord, I want to change my car to an Acura or a Benz, that I'm going to get one just because I'm doing the work. No, we don't really even do this thing for a reward until we with Yahawashi.
That's your lock here, too. No, the people who are actually doing good and making money and shit, those dudes are sold out, man. They're comfortable, man.
Yeah.
The reason why we're poor is to not be comfortable, man. Because as Scripture says in Micah 2:10, this is not our rest. This is not our rest. This is not our comfort, man. Now, we got these goddamn false prophets out here. Now they're making money. They're making bank. They got the Benz. They got 2 houses. They got all sorts of businesses. Now they're doing good because only that day they sold out. They're comfortable, man. The Lord not dealing with them, man. Nope. But as Scripture said, what Scripture said, we could be sighing and crying, man. Now, this is Ezekiel 9, verse 4. And Yahweh said unto him, go to the midst of the sea, to the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. No, so right now we're sighing and crying, man. No, it's tiring being up here, man. It's frustrating. It's how you say, it's wearing you down, man. No, being in this wicked ass society, man. No, seeing the people's world being all fake and happy, trying to fluctuate stupid ass shit, their money, how like they're doing good when your ass is struggling. No, hey, it's frustrating, man. No, it was the wicked. No, they going around these Edomite neighborhoods. Hey, they living good, man. They living lavish. No, they chilling, man. They don't have to worry about fucking late bills and shit. They ain't even costing their mind right now, man. No. As Scripture said, they're not in trouble as other men. No, we are, though. No, but hey, the time's coming where we gotta get out this bitch, man. No, the Lord got redeem his elect. One more. Verse 5. And to the other he said in my hearing, go ye after him to the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. No, so the other wicked ass niggas who are enjoying themselves in this captivity, they gotta get smitted down, man. They gotta get destroyed in this place, man.
Right.
No, because normally they don't trust in Yahweh Shai, they're trusting in Egypt.
Ooh, dang, oh man. Dang, man, you just said a couple of points. yo, like I did a video on it. Trusting in Egypt is gonna get you killed. You know, uh, like what they say, certain foods mess up your metabolism, your immune system, and through the spirit, the more you give into this society, America, the more weaker you become. I just watched this other video of this young girl that's an artist now, and she was making a song. I seen these jakes behind her just roll blunt after blunt after blunt, and I'm like, damn, I was doing the same thing. Like, what else do you got to offer? You asking kids about, oh, how do you feel? What's going on in the world, man? I don't care about that, man. We making money, and you see, the Lord did that, man. And that's how you know the Lord don't need the community. What mind is in Jake to say they want to build a community? Look how Jake is in the community. Even if you teach, even if you give something to Jake got the same spirit when we left Egypt, still complaining it ain't enough. And when you give him enough, just see a Jake that I see every day, his whole body dirty, asking for money. And I'm like, look, man, come get a job. But then the one time I see this man smoking crack, I got to rebuke myself. Because sometimes I don't give him money because I know this man about to go try to get drugs. Even when you trying to help somebody, like the Lord said in Matthew the 25th chapter, you gave me food when I was thirsty, you gave me drink, you gave me clothes when I was naked. You did that to me. And sometimes we see how Jake is, man. This is not about the community, man. I'm gonna get this real quick and I'm gonna pass it to the brother. I'm gonna get what you just said. I'll go to it. This Isaiah 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with a covering but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Like, people are not trying to be covered by Yahawashi, right? This is why this right here looks boring, right? And everything else is more attractive. Well, who cares, man? We're trying to be attractive in the spirit. Right?
Well, because all that shit that's attractive, all that shit that's entertaining, what is that going to profit you when this place gets destroyed? What is that going to profit you when the society goes down, the power goes out? Now, what's that going to profit you, man? All that little stupid-ass entertainment bullshit, you being an influencer, being a podcaster, what's that going to help you when the power goes out? No, now it's just you in a room, sitting alone. No power, no food. No, you're stuck, man.
Right.
No? And this truth got profit you because we believe in Yahawashi.
Yeah.
We know for a fact the Lord got protect us, so if we be there left, man.
That's a fact. I'm gonna go back to the Isaiah, but now you just said that. This is Ecclesiastes 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patience in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. Right? So the end is better than the beginning, man. So those that is truly of this faith, they hate oppression, man. Right? The more you broken down, the rich are getting rich. The more you give it to society, the more they're getting rich. Right? Every time you buy something and you getting taxed, those taxes is going back to the government. While everybody's sitting back just living it up, they making plays for the Karagma, man. There's so many Jake that don't got a bank account. There's so many Jake that's gonna get hit and get afflicted, even us to the ministry. Now, some of y'all that's in this truth, that's putting money over the ministry, you gonna get hit well too, man. And we gonna see is you serious about the Lord? Because everybody is pushing with business, with job, what they own, what they doing for the community. But what is you doing for Yahawashi Yahawashi? Let your light so shine, in the midst of the people, because we supposed to be a spectacle to Yahweh, Bashim Yahawashi, the angels and men. But rather, brothers want to entertain this world. Yahawashi didn't place us in this thing. Right? 1 John 2 and 6. If ye abide in him, you must walk like he walked. How did Yahawashi walk? He was humble. He wasn't of this world. He didn't have cares of this world. Yes, he enjoyed himself with the believers, right? But he was dedicated to do the will of the Father. Back to Isaiah 32. That walk to go down to Egypt and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Right? And Jake is technically, through the spirit, they confused. Right? They think they doing a good job, but then as soon as something bad happened, oh man, this government, then Jake go right back to bullshit. Right? They'll say you complain about Donald Trump, but that's not going to stop you from turning back to the Lord. Just one moment, something happened, you look, all right, okay. Then the next minute, y'all move on. And they're always putting new stuff, putting Barack Obama saying that men need to have some LGB community friend. You know, so you can understand that that's another distraction, right? What Donald Duck doing, that's another distraction because the elite is trying to catch y'all on guard. What it say in Revelation 13? They're gonna deceive the whole world with this MOTV, man. Right? Go ahead, King.
Okay. No, it's gonna be at the days of nowhere. Okay, people during the time of Noah, they weren't paying attention.
Right.
They weren't giving a damn what Noah was talking about. He's just some crazy nigga. He's talking about rain. It ain't gonna rain. And this is what happened. It rained. It stormed on their ass. No? So let's look at Matthew 24, verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. No, and they knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. No, so hey, during that time they were drinking, they were partying, they were rejoicing. That's what niggas are doing right now. No, niggas doing these stupid ass TikTok challenges. Niggas goddamn voicing their stupid ass opinion on podcasts, worried about celebrity debates or celebrity goddamn drama. No, next album release. So the goddamn new season of football coming back on. That's what Jake's worried about. That's what Jake's focused on. Not only people are focused on goddamn Epstein files and shit. All that stupid shit. All that shit just a distraction, man. All that shit just a ploy, really. And to get you distracted, focus on other things, and not worried about the prophecy being fulfilled, man. Because these prophecies are happening, man. War is picking up. No, I believe over there in Taiwan, they did the largest military drill they had yet. Why? Because only they're trying to fight, they're getting ready to fight against China, man. Oh, so these things are happening, man. The world is on edge, but the people of the world don't realize that, man.
Right. Well, which one did you just read?
Matthew 24, 37.
37? That was it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to read 38 and 39. The NLT says...
Oh, yeah, I read 30.
You read 38?
Yeah, 37 to 39.
Okay, I'm going to read verse 39 to NLT. It says, people didn't realize what was going on. People didn't realize what was going to happen until the flood came and swept them all away. That is the way it will be when the Son of Man comes, man. Right? Y'all not realizing, right, until the shit really hits the fans. You ain't gonna even realize when the MOTB come, you still ain't gonna realize that was a sign Yahawashi is another step closer. When Jacob trouble, the first day we fully get the real wave of Jacob trouble, you still not gonna know. But you gonna recognize it when Yahawashi come in his glory with thousands of the clouds or thousands of the chariots, man, and the angels, man. That's when you gonna realize, but it's gonna be too late. What they say, Jake, we always late to our own barbecue, you know?
Well, actually, no. They gotta realize that when Jacob's trouble start hitting their ass, that's when niggas gotta start getting real religious. Now they got a lot of niggas got that come to fake ass come to Jesus moment. Yeah. No, that's just a fake. No, his name not Jesus. It's Yahawashi, man. That's the true name. And really, a lot of people, you really think about it, 1/3 of all Jake got to believe on Yahawashi when Yahawashi comes in, man. That's a lot of people. No, to be honest. Well, that's when Jake starts seeking the Lord, man. When the Lord start whooping their ass, man. Now, when that pressure start coming upon their ass, then when that's when they gotta have a change of heart, man. No, but for the majority of them, it'll be too late.
Right. Hey, you better hope the Lord got mercy on you, right? Because when you go to Amos 8, I gotta get it because of what you just said. Amos 8, reading verse 11, it says, "Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh Shemashai power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the word of Yahweh, and they shall wander to and fro. They shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh and shall not find it." Those that's not gonna find it, you in a terrible case. But if the Lord allow you to find a man of the Lord that's of this thing, right? You're gonna be that's mercy unto the Lord, right? But really, you should want to take heed now, even though that's not gonna stop what is said in the scriptures. Somebody has to try to come in this in the last minute, right? Somebody gotta try to look for the word and won't find it. But for those that's doing it now, you have to get your salvation now through this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You got to make it seem like you want it on this side, you know?
God. And there it goes to show how bad it is. Because the Lord is going to send famine. The Lord is going to send pestilence. But the Lord emphasizes how bad it is that dying famine or pestilence in comparison to the famine of the word of the Lord, man. No, because the famine of the word of the Lord is way worse than famine and pestilence. Because you're not getting the word of Yahawashi Shemel Shai. That means judgment is about to come in, man.
Right.
And Lord, when the Lord stops sending out his prophets, that shows the Lord about to send judgment, man. Now the warning is over, man. The grace period is over, man. The Lord got to send his prophets. The Lord got to send his spirits of vengeance upon your ass, man. Now it is over after that, man. There is no hope after that, man. It's over, man. No, for you anyway, but for the elect, no, they got to get that word. They got to receive it, man. Because that's really what we're here for, man. The elect of the nation of Israel. We got a quick piece on that. Romans 11, verse 7. What then? Israel have not obtained of what you seek it for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. So we're only here for the elect of the nation of Israel, man. That's all we're here for, man. Everyone else, they can kick rocks because they're not going to get it anyway, you know?
Just because of what you just said earlier, this is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 26 to 27. It says, I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb and shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. But when I speak with thee, I will open thy mouth, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith Yahawashi Shemel Shai power, he that heareth, let him hear, and he that forbear, let him forbear, for they are a rebellious house. Now, us standing here, while the Lord is allowing brothers to teach, the Lord moved us today, right? We got to come warn the sheep, because eventually, like he said, we ain't going to be teaching no more, man. You know? And even at that time, for those that might make themselves around the men of the Lord, especially women with Isaiah 4:1, right? Yo, you guess what? You're going to take heed to knowing that this is the man of the Lord, right? All that independent, you don't need a man, all that shit is going out the window. And the men that think they gangsters, they going to become like damn near women, man. Niggas with the guns, the Glocks, because they not going to have the answers. You know, in each captivity, the Lord only gave the answers to the prophets. That's why when you go to 2nd Ezra, the 14th chapter, verse 46, he says, give the 70 other books only to the wise, because they flow like water, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Everybody in our nation don't got that. You know, that's why I said that a man in that day is going to be a hiding from the wind.
Yeah, it's fine gold, the gold of fur.
Yeah, man. You know,
It gotta be we gotta be a precious stones during that time. And we gotta be a lights. As Scripture said, let your light so shine before men. During that time, we gotta be like lights, man. Now people gotta be seeing us from a distance. And, damn man, Lord. Now they gotta be seeing it because only during that time, we're not to be scared like everyone else. And everyone else gotta be scared. We gotta have that stability. In Isaiah 33 and 6. So we gotta have that stability, man. We gotta have that strength, man, of Yahawashi Shemel Shai. No, Isaiah 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure, man. No, so hey, wisdom and knowledge are gonna be the stability of our times, man. We're gonna be stable, man. No, and people are gonna be seeing that, man. People are gonna be seeing, oh God, oh my God, that's the man of the Lord. They're gonna be seeing that, man. No, because they gotta see that light. The Spirit gotta let them know. No, with Philip, with that Ethiopian man. Hey, the Lord, put the Spirit on him. Put the Spirit on Philip to go to that Ethiopian. That Jake. The Jake from Ethiopia. And taught him, man. Through the Spirit of Yahawashi Shemel Shai, the Lord directed, man. And that's what gotta be during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Hey, the Lord got direct the Spirit of Yahawashi Shemel Shai, for the believers to come to his men. They'll come to his prophets, man. The Lord with us.
right? Yeah, and those that are in that position of being a man of the Lord, they fear the Lord. Fear the Lord is to have high reverence and to be terrified of the Lord. This is Sirach chapter 1, verse 14. To fear Yahawashi Shemel Shai is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. And when we look at, Jeremiah 1 and 5, the Lord knew the men of the Lord before they even got in the womb. They were faithful, right? 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 12, the Lord enabled, Yahawashi enabled us in his ministry because he found us faithful. Now, that doesn't mean, oh yeah, y'all brothers faithful, that we just got to chill and relax. No, we got to seek our salvation with fear and trembling too, just like you. It's just the Lord gave us more on our plate, going back to the 10 pounds and the 10 talents. We have to double up, right? Because the Lord gave us this gift. Teaching is a gift, and it's hard. Knowing the scriptures is hard. It gives you grief. when you see what Jake going through. But then it make you spiritually angry. The brothers is tired through the spirit, man.
That's like it. Hey, teaching ain't easy either.
Yeah.
Like, you have to make sure everything you teach is correct.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we forget. We're in mortal flesh, man. Sometimes we forget, make a slip of the tongue, we mess up. Now we have to go back and search through scripture. Then we got to go back to old breakdown, make sure we're making that down right, breaking this down right, make sure we understand correctly. No, because only that day we mess up. Hey, that's what I ask, man. The Lord got to make it. Hey, Lord not going to take, Lord not going to, how you say, forget that. No, I guess you can say. Lord got to jot that down, man. Hey, Lord got to come against us for that, man.
Right.
So every word we speak, we got to get 100% correct in everything we speak, man.
Right.
You know?
And that shows that we're perfect when it comes to doctrine. We ain't perfect physically, like the one elder said. He said when it comes to sound doctrine, bringing 100% truth, we want to be perfect in doctrine, right? This is James 3:1 in the NLT. It says, "Dear brothers and sisters, not many of you should become teachers in the church, for we who teach will be judged more strictly," man. Right? So you're held accountable what you teach. So it's either you blind, you're gonna lead the blind into a ditch. Because guess what? These false teachers, they're well at their craft. Right? To be a false teacher, you gotta be motherfucking good at it. You know? That one dude that was saying he was a new covenant, he was smoking a black within the wood. He lost on both sides. He totally did. But you got some false teachers that's doing really well on the left side, because the Lord is a righteous balance, right? The Lord set up prophets to deceive people, and the Lord set up few righteous prophets to lead the people in the bosom or the arms of Yahawashi.
That's like it. That's Job 12:16. No, the seed and the deceiver are his. Lord set up the wicked, Lord set up the righteous.
Yeah.
The Lord preordained, predestined the elect. Lord preordained and predestined the non-elect. That's how it worked.
Yeah.
No, you can't just predestine one and make if he no. He predestined one and predestined the other, man.
Yeah,
that's what the Lord did, man. So all these false prophets you see out here, the Lord set them up, man. Lord set them up to deceive the people, man. Because the Lord don't want the people.
Right.
How you think the Lord make the heart fat? By deceiving them with wickedness, man. No, I got a precept.
Yep.
Okay. This is the book of Acts chapter 20. We got to start verse 26. "Wherefore I take you to record this day that I am pure from the blood of all men. For I am not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of Yahweh. Take heed therefore unto yourselves and to all the flock over to which the Holy Spirit has made you overseers, to feed the church of Yahweh, which he had purchased with his own blood." So we have to feed the church of Yahawashi, which he purchased with his own blood. The Lord bought us with his own blood. The Lord sacrificed himself to cover us for our sins, man. No, literally, that's prophecy, man. That's literally what happened, man. During that time when he was alive, when he finished his mission, he offered his own life for our sake, and then resurrected at the end of the third day, going into the fourth day, man. He resurrected, man, from the grave. But he offered up his life for our sake, man. So hey, he bought it with his own blood. So us being shepherds, we had to lead the flock of the Lord, knowing that he bought with his own blood. We gotta treat with care, man.
Yeah, that's very important, right? If Yahawashi laid his Yahawashi is so important, that blood. You can't take this thing lightly, because even back then, Jake, in our past life, we didn't take sacrifice lightly. You even had some wicked Jake say, "Hey, prepare me a sacrifice, because I'm going to sin today." They was preparing the lamb, knowing that they was gonna sin today. But guess what? Because of Yahawashi, we give our whole life to you. We should be giving our life to him. The church teaching you that. Esau, I watched this billionaire. He said we made all these things to distract you, so you'll think you're doing something. We promote sport cars just to make you think you're doing something. Is Jake real poor and broke, but driving in the Scat Pack? Is Jake real poor and worried about one pair of J's, man?
Nigga got laid for all his bills, but he got a Hellcat.
Come on, man.
Now you think you doing something because you got the next new fly shoes out there.
Right.
Nah, nigga, you screwed, man. You fucked up in the mind, man.
Yeah. Just because of what you said about this house and this ministry, this is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 51, verse 23. Dare draw near unto me, ye unlearned, and dwell in the house of learning. Right? This is important. The house of learning is the ministry of Yahawashi Yahawashi, right? 1 Timothy 6, when it says, be content with godliness. In the NLT, be content with just food and clothes. All these other things is going to be a burden unto you, man. Having too much is going to be a burden. Yo, it's somebody that's making, in LA, it's just, I was watching this other video where a dude said, it's some people making 50,000 a year, 100,000 a year, and they homeless. Or they driving in the trailer. The person saying is because as soon as you get a house, you paying all these bills, you working all these hours, and you don't even get a benefit. You don't get to enjoy the little money that you make. Even though we're not here to enjoy shit, but I understand what he's saying. Because literally, you only made to pay bills, sit your butt down, go to sleep, and go back to work.
Yeah, this is hell, man. Like literally, you try to own an apartment, a car, and have a phone going, and maybe an internet. You try to have that going in this society, man. You could be fucked up, man. Now, the jobs that are available right now, which is barely any. Now the job market sucks too. Now as Scripture said, there ain't gonna be no work for Egypt, man. Hey, you gotta be fucked up, man, in this society, man. But hey, now this is why you need Yahawashi Yahawashi, because if you didn't have Yahawashi Yahawashi, you lose your mind, man. Now you'd be fucking like the people crashing out online right now. People are crashing out.
Yeah.
No, because because they can't afford to pay rent. Now they stuck in this endless loop. They're tired. Now they fucked up in the mind, man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So they bugging out online. They screaming, throwing shit. Hey, man, hey, this is why we need Yahawashi Yahawashi, because it gotta get worse. It's not gonna get better. It gotta get worse. Remember that. They gotta get worse. It's not gonna get better. It's not gonna go uphill. Shit, I'm looking at the gas price right now. That went up. That shit went up, man.
Yeah.
No, I saw like a couple weeks ago. That shit was like three something right now for a special. Now it's around 340. That shit going up, man.
Yeah, that's crazy because I was just at a gas station. It was $3.19. You know, but again, even with the prices up or low, they're diluting the gas with water just so that these Muslims can make more money. Your gas is leaving faster. So some of us got to minimize where we go. But even when you minimize, your tank is suckling up. Gas is supposed to last way longer, regardless how many times you drive in your car, is because diluting it to make more money, even with liquor, right? But because of what you just said, you know, all of this stems back in history because we sin against the Lord. Jay, man, why is this happening? Why is this? Because nigga, you sin, man. You went fucking off, man. What's the Lord's name? Don't even know it. You don't even know why you suffering, man. You know, but the Lord did that because to get this truth, this is lost treasure. You know, you ever watched the movie The Goonies?
Yeah.
What did they went? Them little kids went to hell and back as a suffering and facing an ugly dude just to get some damn gold, man. Just to get some gold. Like with this truth, it's not just out in the open. I mean, technically it is, the men of the Lord, but it's really not in the open because the Lord got to sup with your mind. You got to really allow the Lord to work with you, right? This is Second Maccabees, chapter 7. In verse 30, it says, while she was yet speaking these words, the young man said, whom wait ye for? I will not obey the king's commandment, but I will obey the commandments of the law that was given unto our fathers by Moses, and thou, that has been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews, shall not escape the hand of the Most High. Even though we talking to you, Jake, right? These rulers is not going to escape the judgment that's about to be upon them by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. And if Esau getting it, any Jake that cleave to them, right, you're going to get it too, right? What it say? A hand joined in hand, right? If you join in with Esau, you're going to be destroyed. That's the whole, even when we talk about the Karagma, that's you being joined hands with them. You can't go a few days without being connected to the system. Yesterday, when I was getting afflicted, because it's already done, getting afflicted, but in order for me to soak up more scriptures and think, I put all my phones in the car, went to the water and walked away from my phones, and all I had was this, just to read and meditate and think. No videos to get breakdowns, not even Google search. Just got the Bible itself. Yo, it's hard for us to even let go 20 minutes of things in this world and just sit back. I read Sirach 42, verse 15 down. It says, you could behold the glory of the Lord by all his creations. The air that you breathe, where do air come from? When the wind is blowing, where it come from? How we're able to handle the sun ray from this fire and it's a firmament. How is it so-called millions fires of a million they say kilometers away, and we can still feel the heat. How is the moon without all these lights giving light to the earth, man? How is it decreasing and increasing in its shape or in its form? You know, how the animals, the squirrels know what they eat, the lions know what they eat. How is the Lord working through all this glory, man?
Right. No shit. World, look at the world itself.
Yeah.
Everything in perfect order, man. You got predators, you got prey. The trees that go on the ground to feed prey. Now you got the trees itself that produce air.
Yeah.
Now you got clouds in the sky that produce rain.
Come on, man.
No, how you even rain? How you the clouds form?
Yeah.
Now how you shit like that? Hey, things like that, man. It shows the power of you. How about you now, shot, man?
Right. No, that's a fact.
No, but people don't understand that. People are just trying, it's science. But how the hell did this world even begin to make? How even the whole universe was even formed, man? They don't know that. They say, Big Bang. How did the Big Bang happen? Do you even know? No, niggas don't know, man, because that just is theory, man.
Yeah.
But this is the truth right here, man. Because we know. We know to spirit. How about you know, shot, man?
Right. So the Big Bang Theory made humans?
How do you even make life?
Come on, man.
How did the tree not sink, move around, and do what we do? Why don't they have a brain? Why don't the ground have a brain?
Yeah.
Well, because it's alive, right?
Uh-huh.
No, the ground. Why don't the ground? Because we're made up of dirt and ashes.
Yeah.
Water and dirt. That's literally what we're made out of.
Uh-huh.
How are we moving, but water and dirt not moving?
Right, come on,
Now,
man.
let that sink into your goddamn mind, man.
Yeah.
Now, how the hell can water and dirt not move, but we who are made of water and dirt move? Let that sink into your head, man.
Yo, that's super complex too. You know, that's why it's saying Sirach 42 can and I think it's saying in Proverbs, can anybody search the Lord? Like search things of the Lord. You know how long you're gonna be searching? Like this is the best search engine, the scriptures. But can you really search? As soon as you start searching on the evolution, you're gonna become a bug out.
Yeah.
You know? When you're trying to understand the molecules, the distance of water, how far you can go, and you not mastering this, like a dude on TikTok said he was he read the book of Enoch and Jubilee, but he never heard of Jude 1 and 6. Because he was saying, don't you know fallen angels is really the sons of the giants? And I said, okay, so I brought it out. He said, I never heard Jude 1 and 6 before. And I said, how are you reading Enoch, Jubilee, and Jasper, but you never mastered this? Jake always want to try some shit new, but they never master what the Lord have given us, man.
Bug out shit. There ain't no fucking 50,000 foot giant. Man.
Come on, man.
If that was the case, it would survive the flood.
Right.
Now they would just, they would have lived. They would have got above, they would have jumped, made a little wire, kitty pool for themselves. Man, come on, man. No, there ain't no 50,000 foot giants. There ain't no fallen angels. Angels don't rebel.
Right.
No, that's Psalms, what's that? Psalm 39, something like that. No, but angels. The main point is you gotta get the truth from these scriptures, man. The Lord gave you one book. Let's get that. Isaiah 34. The book of Isaiah 34, verse 16. Seek ye out the book of Yahweh and read. No one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate. From my mouth it had commanded, and his spirit it had gathered them. And talk about the elect. But the main point is, seek ye out the book of Yahweh Shemel Shai and read, man. Now, this word and truth is the truth. There ain't no other ifs, ands, or buts. This is the truth. Ain't no other book can help you out and seeking the life. Because this truth really explains everything, man. It explains what's going to happen. Explain what happened. Explain what you should be doing right now. Explain what's happening right now. No, it explains it all, man. Who's in control? Who's the most high? Who's the power to be? What niggas are doing right now? And it's all prophesied, man. Right. It's all in the scriptures, man. Now, how we should live. Now, how we should live our lives. How we conduct ourselves, it's all in the scriptures, man. Of Yahawashi Shemel Shai, man.
Right.
No, so it is the truth, man. But people have to understand to see it because they're bugged out. They're lost.
Right. This is Acts 17 and 11 on his point, dealing with the people of Berea. It says, these were more noble than those in Thessalonica, in that they received the word with all readiness of mind and searched the scriptures daily, whether they were so. And that, going back to Sirach, what was it? Sirach
42? Yeah, Sirach 42, right?
No, Sirach 51, verse 23.
Oh, yeah.
This is the house of learning, right? We should be searching the scriptures daily to see if it was so. If I seen an Edomite bugged out off of what you said, then out of nowhere, another Edomite woman that's, I guess, working in the news She said, talking about Donald Trump, what we was talking about when we left here. He said, y'all don't know that they're trying to make a device that go in your hand and it lines up with Revelations 13. Well, for me, I'm a Christian. I don't approve of this, and I'm gonna say no because I think this person was a Democrat.
Yeah, she was a senator. I believe she was a Republican.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
yeah, she was a senator, and she didn't want to vote for the Genius Act
Yeah.
without bringing, because she believed that bringing the MOTB, you
Right.
know? Which it will,
Yeah.
you know? She don't know it will, but it will,
Yeah.
you know? Because it most definitely will, because only that's what it's setting up for,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah. When you go to ChatGPT, they even said that America is gonna disguise it in a way that's appealing to the masses. They're not gonna say MOTB. The things that it's gonna have, they're gonna promote it in a good case. You know, just like a credit card with a chip. Nobody complained about that.
Yeah.
You know, because now your card can just tappy. None of y'all complain about that you could buy stuff with just tapping your phone on something. Because if somebody steal your phone and go buy something and the phone is on, like in 10 minutes, they can go tap that anywhere. You didn't complain about that.
Shit.
You know, look how they promoted that.
Gradually.
Yeah.
Now they're conditioning the people, conditioning their minds to use their hand, get close to the device with their hand,
Yeah.
to pay for things, pay with a phone, pay with a credit card, condition. Now, so when the CM comes around, now they'd be willing to take you because they say, oh, it ain't no different than use my phone. What's the difference?
Yeah, right.
Shit like that. No, hey, the big difference is you gotta die if you take that shit, man. The Lord got to nuke your ass out of oblivion, man.
That's a fact.
No? But people don't understand that.
Right. I just want to get this because of what you just said. This is Revelations 13 and 13. He doeth great wonders so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Huh?
You might as well get 16 too.
Get 16 too? I got you. Revelation 16?
Yeah,
Okay.
13 and 16.
Okay, I got you. Just like earlier we was going to speak about Yahawashi and prophecy, which one of those is the nukes. And he just said he did a wonder to make a fire come down from the heavens. Those is talking about ICBM missiles. Ancient Rome did not have this ability, right? So verse 14 it says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. This is Rome 2.0, right? The rebirth of Rome, and it came back even stronger through these miracles by their devices, AI, right? They're saying AI is advancing on a high level. Why? Look at what everybody using something AI. Your car, your smart TVs, right? Where you got or internet built in it, where you could do certain things that you don't need to connect a root code to, right? You my phone. Some cases, if I could just say, "Hey Siri," and it turns on by its own, on its own. AI is growing massively in movies. What do you think the rich folks is doing? They're using AI more than us because they're so rich that they're getting certain technology that some of us is not even getting yet. Like the dude that just crashed, the Cybertruck, when it crashed and it lose electrical power, it door won't open, and he died burning inside that Cybertruck. What is being used the most right now? AI, man. Digital things, technology.
Yeah. I believe the word for it is a technocracy. We're becoming a technocracy. No? So this is a techno-totalitarianism. That's the word. Now this is what this society becomes, man. A place ruled by technology. They're using technology for control of the people. No, that's what they're doing, man. That's what they're doing with the AI, digital currency, CBDCs, control the people with technology. Now even your money technology, cryptocurrency now.
Right.
Now this is what they're doing, man. This is what they're designing the system for, man. To control people by digital means, man. And only the guy who calls them big scenario, where it may be a big black swan event, where it may be, to fully set that in, to fully go full steam ahead. Because right now they're already full steam ahead. Really to go into overdrive, man. To go complete overdrive, man. When they set up that, to do that black swan event, where it may be. It could be a bombing, crash markets, whatever the case may be.
Power.
Yeah, the power going out.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever the case may be. Hey, the crash is the economy, man.
Yeah.
Because if the power goes out, you can't produce shit.
Yeah.
So that completely destroys the dollar because only you can't produce shit. You can't produce money. And that GDP, it gotta go down, man. So only you gotta fuck up the whole economy, gotta weaken the US dollar, No, they got to bring in the. No, they got to bring in the new rate reset. No, no, with that digital currency, man, which they already established.
Right.
See how that works?
Yeah.
No, let's get it.
They said they was Donald Trump, I think a few weeks ago, saying that they're working on electrical power or something, that certain places in the United States gonna cut off on power throughout the year of, I think from this year all the way through 2026. I don't know if it started yet, but the whole point is, or the whole point for it is because behind the scene they're creating more of AI companies, man. You know, I mean, a lot of y'all don't know that AI eventually is going to take over, right? Because one of the brothers, Yarumya, he's in LA. He said it makes AI is gonna make humans more lazy. You know,
shit already is.
Yeah, hell yeah. Especially the children.
Yeah, they even got the AI for their homework.
Yeah,
you got them AI. It got them AI to answer stupid questions.
That's a fact.
To make it seem smart.
Nigga,
you the AI for goddamn everything. Make art now, make music now.
Yeah.
And people are lazy now. People are already lazy with goddamn Google and shit.
Yeah.
But now niggas are even more lazy because now they can go on AI and get any answer they want, man.
Right.
Now that's a new trend now.
Yeah.
No, they've been doing that for years now.
Right.
They've been using that for last couple of years. It really started for 2020. Now. They've been hearing about AI before 2020, but now since AI been established, now that thing going steamroll.
Yeah.
No, going full speed ahead, man. They're really going to complete control, man.
Yeah.
No, they're already doing robots.
Yeah.
They already have robots work for Amazon. They'll work for places like Google. Filling up the warehouses. I believe in China they have a self-sustaining robot that can literally refill his own batteries, man. So they can have a fully autonomous factory ran by robots, man. They're already doing it with cars.
Yeah. I seen a video last night. It was like a dance royale. They had a damn robot from Tesla, robot battling a whole human, man. You know, people are already using those things, man. Yeah. You know.
You got robots for fighting now. Hey, this is technocracy, man.
Yeah.
So I got
more people I'm seeing with the electrical bikes, man.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of a empire. It always tried to evolve. It tried to grow and do better. And when he was talking about AI will make you more lazy, in righteousness, it benefits for us. Because look at the elder apostles. They didn't have none of this back then. It makes it easier where you ain't got to go home. You could just go right to AI and it go search the database of information you're looking up and line it up and give you whatever truth that you need, man. Sometimes you got to eat the meat without the bones because they give you some false information. But, you know, with this technology for the ministry point, it benefits us. And that's bad for Esau because even AI is exposing you, man.
Hey, that's Daniel 12:4. No? The brain should run to and fro, and knowledge should be increased, man. That shows how close we are to the end.
Yeah.
It literally just ask the AI for the answer and give you the answer right there.
Right.
Now that shows how close we are to the end. I do got the precept about the book of Job chapter 5 and verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. And right now, Esau performing his enterprise. His enterprise is what? The NWO, man. The NWO is a new world. I had to say real slow. So the algorithm don't get it. Order. That's what the NWO is. Now they want to get you for that, man. That's what they want to set up anyway. They want to set up the NWO, but the Lord got to get him in the midst of his practice, man. While he's filling up his belly, because only you got to set it up. You got to set up. You got to get the first step going. You got to release that seed out there. Now, when you think he's good, the Lord got to destroy his ass right before he fills his belly, man. Right before he gets that reward. Because you look at the Georgia Guidestones. Their main objective is to depopulate the world to less than 500 million people on Earth. Quite literally. Control over them, man. This is what they wanted to do. This is what they've been planning to do, man. Right now, they're executing that plan, man. Let me go ahead. You got something?
I definitely do. Hold on. What is it? This is what I wanted. Salaki family. I had to get this is what he said. Because when we was talking about the devices, this 2 Corinthians 2:11, it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of you, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Right? I'm going to read that again in the NLT. This is 2 Corinthians 2 and 11 NLT. It says, so that Satan will not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes, with his evil devices. Esau trying to outsmart us. Revelation 2020, he's moving in a fast pace because he know he has a short time. But why can't he outsmart us? Because we abide in Yahawashi Yahawashi. In the elect men, or the men of the Lord, technically, right? Nothing can come against them, especially when it comes to the word, right? Because we're only just teaching this word. This is our weapon to tear down the strongholds. And they can't stop this, because the funniest thing, Esau, you're actually moving to benefit Yahweh. Literally, when we're going against the nation, starting with Esau, we're truly fighting against the Lord on the left-hand side. Because the angels on the left-hand side is the one that's giving them the knowledge to make these missiles, to bring forth the MOTB. They didn't get that on their own, because all knowledge comes from the Lord. Even though the sinister side, Esau is benefiting off of.
Right.
But in every movie, the righteous or the just always win.
Right.
You know, who could come against Yahweh Shem Shah on the right-hand side? We got Yahweh Shai.
Right.
You know?
It's an unfair battle.
Yeah.
It really is. It's a rigged game, because again, both sides are controlled.
Yeah.
No, the Lord controls Satan. The Lord controls your house side. The Lord controls all things. He's the ultimate director, man.
Yeah,
He controls all things, man. Really, Esau is just doing what the Lord told him to. He set up Esau to take him down and destroy him by his own hands at that, man. The Lord gotta have Esau shoot missiles on himself and destroy himself, man. Now Esau's building these missiles to destroy himself. Now, which is crazy, but it's true. That's what the Lord gotta do. The Lord gotta make this devil destroy himself with his own weapons. With his own nuclear destruction, man.
Right.
And how bad is that, man? And in addition, he had destroyed the Lord. The Lord had destroyed him with chariot fire too. They're just at insult to injury as well. So hey, man, the Lord got to completely destroy this devil.
Right.
This devil don't even know. This Edomite don't even know, man. Now he think he good. He think he chilling, but just because he's in his bunker. No, he think he good because he have his own private island, far away from anyone else. They think they're good, man. The Lord, no. The Lord got to get his ass.
Right.
No, he better believe that.
Yeah. The Lord is prolonging your time and rulership, prolonging it, allowing you to become even more worse, because you're building up a bill, right? You order some food, you're like, you know what, I want to order another meal and I want to order dessert. Guess what? Your bill about to rise up, right? It's about to raise to another percentage. This is Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the bases of men. The Lord set you up, Esau. You're the lowest out of all nations. When you go to Sirach 51, it tells you it's 3 things the Lord detests or hate, right? The stupid Samaritans, the Philistines, and a people that don't deserve to be a nation, which is the Edomites. You know, we see in the law that the Lord said he was going to fight against Amalek from generation to generation. The dig is up. This is your last chance in this generation, man. Your last chance, and the Lord is ruling you, man. Because he's making you move in this play. Going back to Nebuchadnezzar, he thought he got this kingdom. But he was supposed to glorify the Lord, and the Lord made him crawl down like a damn animal. And Esau think he did it. I did this. Esau got the spirit of Trump. But even the top elite, they worse than Trump. Way worse. Especially, you can't trust somebody that hide themselves. You ain't never seen them in the community. You know? You ain't never see the ruler. Back then, most of the public seen Caesars. They seen Caesar Augustus. They seen Julius Caesar. Now, you had some senates that was behind the scene that people didn't get to see. Right? Because the elites not showing themselves in public. They want to hide. They want to be it wanted to be a mystery. Some of them hide it in caves, man, because they got money to build fortresses in mountains. They don't put that shit in movies for you to just think, oh, that's not real. They're moving how an elite's supposed to, man. Move unseen, you know. Let all the puppets want to be seen. Donald Trump is a puppet. You can see him. He has, yes, he got some type of power, but he a whole damn puppet, man.
No, and he's a joke, man.
Yeah.
This dude's a joke. He's getting exposed right now for being a goddamn PDF file.
Yeah.
No, he's being exposed for that. No, these people still see who he is, man. He's a liar, man.
Yeah.
No, he's a joker. He ain't no real leader, man.
Come on,
He's the
bro.
one calling the shots, man. He getting the script.
Right.
No, and the real ones that control them are these goddamn elites, the top banking families, and Rothschilds, Rockefellers. They're the real ones controlling them, man. No, really, they stupid too. They don't realize that they're being controlled by the Heavenly Father, man. And they have all the evidence. They have the artifacts. They got the ancient writings. They have it all. They know, but they refuse to believe it. But it's true.
Right.
There's Proverbs 16, verse 4. Yahweh has made all things for himself.
Yep.
Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. As the Lord made the wicked for the day of evil. The Lord made everything, including the wicked. No, for the day of evil, for the day of destruction. And the Lord pre-planned the destruction, man. The Lord pre-planned the day where they got to do wickedness, man. No, because only the Lord is all Lord's show. Remember that. And the Lord is all Yahweh's show. He can do whatever the hell he wants to. He set up the wicked for destruction, man. That's Romans 9, man. You know? Yeah. The Lord did it all, man.
Yeah, yes, he did. Just because you said that, going back, it's crazy you do a lesson. The Lord had you bring out verses that you already did in the lesson. Just because of what you just said, going back to speak about the Lord, just like what you just said, we go to Sirach chapter 42, in verse 17, it says, Yahawashi have not given power to the saints to declare all his marvelous works, which the Almighty Lord firmly settled, that whatsoever is might be established for his glory. He seeketh out the deep in the heart, considered crafty devices, for Yahawashi knoweth all that may be known, and he beholdeth the signs of the world. Right? So everything that brothers is talking about, right, what we exposing, right, we on this side, the elite's doing something right now, and the Lord know what they doing. Guess what? Yahawashi did it. He set up the right bases of men on the earth. Elam is nowhere near like Esau. All them other captivities without Esau is not compared to what he did in the Greek, the Roman, and this American captivity. This one tops all of them because this is a reflection to all of them. The military might, Rome studied the Assyrians, right? That's why in certain prophecies in Isaiah, he called the Romans Assyrians, man. Even going into Babylon with their paganism, Egypt with their hardcore bondage, they went even worse, right? The sodomy, right? The Sodom and Gomorrah, they're worse than them. If Sodom was the old Sodom was alive and they were seeing that you can go get surgery, they would be a stoke. I can look like a woman. They would be a stoke. This is top tier, man. Yeah. Yo, that's why the Lord said he ain't gonna flood the earth with water. Guess what? The Lord knew in the end it was gonna be worse. The chick has to get hit with fire, man. Yeah.
It says the sins went up to heaven.
Yeah.
Heavens are a high place, man.
Man, high.
High. Like literally. A fucking spaceship even gets to the outer, I believe, like not the outer atmosphere, like the lower atmosphere, like the stratosphere, and not sick. So you had to get a goddamn spaceship just to get up there. No, but this is even farther than that, man. No, it is fucking in the heavens, heaven. No, in space. Right. Now the Lord see it, man. The Lord got to destroy this place, man. That smoke can be seen across the whole world, man. You gotta imagine all of America on fire, man. All America, man. Just like it did to Sodom. Look at that. Oh, this is the book of Jeremiah. Just look at that. The book of Jeremiah chapter 49. Because Lord got this. In fact, let's get Jeremiah 49. Look at Jeremiah 49, and I believe like verse. Here we go. So verse 17. Also Edom shall be desolation. Everyone that go by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at the plagues thereof, as an overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, and the neighbor cities thereof, save Yahweh. No man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. No, so literally at that time, man, no one got to live here anymore. The Lord got to completely eviscerate this place off the face of earth. Right. That's Sodom. And you look over there in ancient Sodom right now, that's a desert, man. Yeah. Literally have sulfur in there, man. No, literally sulfur that burns at the touch, like a little spark can set the whole land on fire. No? It has sulfur all through that land, man. No? So, hey, man, the Lord got to do this place just like that, man, with nuclear radiation, nuclear bombs, missiles, warheads. 200 million warheads going over here, man. Let's destroy this place on the earth.
Right.
No?
I was about to get the Revelation 18, but that made me think, for those that hearing this man speak about a new, No, a nuke not gonna come here, bro. Why you think they was made? You think they was just made for decoration? Hell no, they wasn't. Right? The Lord did not put in Esau's spirit to make some nuke that he not gonna use. He's blessed with the sword. Right? Revelation 6, he got a great sword. You know? This is Ezekiel 33. It says, verse 1, starting at the top, again the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. We're blowing the trumpet now, right? When he take us from the street, who gonna be blowing the horn? We doing it now. As soon as the men of the Lord is on the corner, this is the trumpet. We're the physical, we're the physical beings, and our mouth is the trumpet, man. We're speaking, thus saith the Lord, just using the words that was said before that was going to come to pass, man. Like the apostle said in Psalms 119, verse 19 and 20, we know more than the ancients, right? These prophets, they prophesied it for their time, at that time, but didn't fully understand it. We in the time where it's actually fulfilled, because we understand that this was really appointed for us, right? Isaiah 34, Isaiah 13, 14. Right, Lucifer, which is Esau trying to make himself like the Most High, he's about to come down, man. He's about to come down. That man's not to be almighty forever and ever. So you gotta hear the trumpet. You know when you in school and the alarm come on, the bell to leave your classroom, and that last bell is that you better be in your damn room. This right here, as soon as we off the corner, it's over.
Right.
It's over.
It's the end of the mission right there.
Man, it's over, bro.
Man, we gotta be thankful when that happens.
Right.
No, we gotta be very happy when that happens, man. Cause when that happens, but we know that we did the work of Yahawashi, Lord willing us anyway. We know that we did the work of Yahawashi, so we're gonna be happy.
Yeah.
Know that we finished a course. Well, we're not yet anyway.
Yeah.
When we finished the street ministry, when we finished prophesying, the words out there, the gospel went across the full course of the earth, and we're done. It's over. No, now it's time for the Lord to work. Do his mighty work, man. And the Lord got to do that, man. No, soon coming, man.
Right, because I don't want to be teaching forever, right? Because right now we mostly see niggas, man. But even we got to be thankful that the Lord made the internet, because it make it easy for you other believers, where you could just be watching right on the YouTube. If you can't get to us, you in another city or another country, maybe you at work, maybe you babysitting, you got the unicorn where you could still learn at home, but don't like the brother said earlier, don't make this make you lazy. Still do your diligent search, right? Because this is a house of learning. While we got the chance, abuse the prophets in righteousness by hearing the word, right? To continue, it says, verse 3, it says, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own hand. So if you ain't taking heed to what's being brought out, it don't matter what lesson. We talking about Yahawashi, we getting on Esau, brothers bringing out prophecies, we talking about the Karagma, we talking about the missiles, right? These are warnings. Especially speaking about Yahawashi, everybody's gonna see him, right? Don't think when Yahawashi come, oh Lord, I knew that you was real, but guess what? 20 minutes ago, you wasn't even calling a name. You was over here ready to kill a child for some food, you know? But a lot of y'all really, just like the Jake on TikTok keep saying, y'all keep trying to prophesy to Jacob's trouble. We went through it. Stop prophesying. If we went through Jacob's trouble, why is Jake still suffering?
Why Jake's so wicked?
Come on, man.
Niggas go off, niggas getting shot down every day.
Right.
Getting oppressed. But you want to talk about you free, you saved right now.
Come on,
You're
man.
crazy. You're insane, man. Like literally, you are.
You uplifted Esau too high to say that you free. You basically saying he gave you freedom. No, the hell he didn't.
Man, this is why the Lord just gotta take you Jakes out, man. This is why the Lord just gotta take you Jakes out, because you guys are too stupid to live. You guys are too stupid to live, man. Like literally, you guys are too stupid to live. We got a life right here, but you're too stupid to accept life. Now you want to go around fucking enjoy the flies of this world, so they gotta continue on forever. You guys are stupid, man. No? So this is why we're thankful that the Lord got the elect. No, because only the elect are the only ones gonna get this word, man. The elect are the only ones that gonna get the truth. Right. Everyone else, they are gonna be abandoned, lost, gone, destroyed. No,
Right.
and we're thankful for that.
Mm-hmm.
No, because honestly, we do all things for the elect's sake.
Yep, that's
No?
a fact. We do all things for the elect's sake, right? When you go to First Peter, the 4th chapter, to this doctrine, to save yourself and to save those that hear the word, and that goes to saying we're not here for the community. We only here for those that believe, those that's trying to receive the word of Yahawashi Yahawashi. Where was it? Here we go. This is Revelations 3:20. It said, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open up the door, I will sup. I will come into him and will sup with him, and he with me." The door is your mind. Hamashiach Yahawashi is knocking at your mind, and he's not, oh, let me come in the house and let me eat some lamb with you. No, spiritually, he's gonna sup with you, man. Like, what have you been intaking? What is your spiritual diet when it comes to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Lord? Have you been paying attention to the warnings? Have you been taking heed to the gospel, which is a good tidings, good news? Have you been listening to the report? We're just saying the same thing that the prophet said, let alone giving understanding for this time, man. Right? This is spiritual Egypt and Sodom. Right? This is Rome 2.0. This is Babylon. This is Babylon the Great. This is the daughter of Babylon. America is the daughter of Britain, man. This still is connected to Britain, who it left. All up to set up this European Union dynasty or empire. But while we sit on our ass, the elites is working every day to put more people in mischief. But we look like fools. Ask any one of you, Jake, do you know what the elites is doing? And even if you do, what is you doing to make sure you get salvation? Even though you can't make yourself get salvation, it has to be given and earned by Yahawashi Yahawashi. You know? Well, what do your fruit look like? What do your walk look like? What do your mindset? What is your conversations daily, man? You know?
And only people don't understand that, man.
Mm-hmm.
This enemy is gonna come down like a flood, having great wrath. Look at 2 Niagara 16, man. Now the enemy gonna come down like a flood with great wrath.
Yep.
No, against you, Jacob in particular. They are doing it right now, man.
Mm-hmm.
No, with ice coming against the Northern Kingdom, and they're not gonna stop with the Northern Kingdom, man. They're already talking about the homegrown.
Mm-hmm.
No, they gotta come against you, Jakes, man. You Southern Kingdom, you niggas. They gotta come back. They gotta come against you, man. They gotta get a reason. Hey, best believe they will. Shit, all they need to do is say, "Oh, there's too much goddamn trouble in the streets. You got these little young niggas running around here, shooting people up, robbing people. Oh, too many gangs. We gotta come and stop them, man. We gotta deploy the military against these dudes because they're causing so much trouble."
Mm-hmm.
Hey, they making reasons right now, man. Just today, I believe, like yesterday. They had checked that trend when niggas got them kicking people's door in and trying to pretend like they shooting the place up. And those niggas are causing trouble, man. those Edomites, man. And it made news. Hey, they got to track down you jakes, man, because they're tired of your shit, man. This is 2 Niagara 16, and start verse 70. "But there shall be in every place in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahawashi Yahawashi." And really, as a whole, it's all Israel, the nation of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and the Americans,
Right.
the tribes. You know, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahawashi Yahawashi. For they shall waste, take away their goods, and cast them out of their houses.
Right.
And that's what they're doing right now. They're kicking down your door, saying, giving some BS story about you being an illegal immigrant and all that shit. They'll put you on a deportation flight, kick you out the flight, mid-flight, to the ocean. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Hey, that could be the great trial for you Jakes, man. That could be the final trial, really. So that's how Zechariah 13 and 8 and 9 could be fulfilled, man.
Right.
Us being tried at first, it's being fulfilled right now, but that's true furnace right there. That true fire right there, man.
Right.
That true hell.
Yeah.
Know that we gotta have to endure, man, to the spirit of Yahawashi Yahawashi, man.
Right.
No, because only when that time comes, which it will come, there could be complete hell on earth.
Yo, and when you was talking about the 2/3, to indicate America being destroyed, we talk about Jacob trouble. You got to know the 2/3 have to suffer here.
Yeah.
brothers are saying, talking to you Genesis, right? The nigga mindset, you think that they gonna get removed from here and then suffer in the wilderness where they were hiding in the shadow of Egypt, caring for the world of Egypt? That same spirit that said, oh, let's go back to Egypt. They had beautiful, delicious onions. They had garlic. They had parsley. Now we're in the wilderness. You think the Lord is going to take them out of here? He's going to make it worse for them in the kingdom that they're trying to hide in, man.
It's like it. Hold on. No, actually, they say that the two-thirds got die here, get resurrected, it'd be brought over to where they say lick fire is some place in the Middle East.
So they changed. So they changed it.
Yeah, and then while after they get being done, they get kicked. They get tossed into the fire. They get burned again. I guess the 1/3 too, because they gotta go to the fire too. So I guess the 1/3 gotta get kicked to the fire.
Yeah, because I heard Hassad saying that. I didn't hear him fully go into it, but he said that what he was saying that the baptism of Yahawashi, the fire and the spirit, he was using that for saying that was the fire is the nukes.
Yeah. Well, no. Oh, yeah. He did say, yeah.
That bugged out, man.
No. Actually, no. He didn't say it for the nukes. He said it for that crazy ass, what they say, the lake of fire over there in the Middle East from Bobby. That's what he said the lake. That's what he said that baptism is. Not the nukes. He said not the nukes. They're talking about over there in the Middle East, which is some bullshit. The fire, the baptism is a trial of this word, man. The thing we go through in this life. Now, the thing we have to experience, man. That's that trial, man. You guys are crazy. Clearly, you guys are crazy, man. Over there in Genesis, man. Because quite literally, the 1/3 gonna be tried here in America. They're getting tried right now. That's that fire. They're not gonna be kicked into some infernal fire and while they're goddamn pulling themselves out of the fire and be half burnt, legs fucking on fire, incinerated. And we gotta give them a cry like, here you go, my son. Take this throne of life. That's man, true. No, man. No, that's talking about here, man.
Right.
We're not gonna put the niggas through goddamn boot camp in the kingdom of heaven, man. No.
Right. And you gotta think, especially if you're saying the elect gonna get touched, the whole point for them to be in the ends of the earth was what he said in Acts, to go to Judea, Jerusalem, Samaria, and to the uttermost part of earth. Revelations 18 and 20 said he's gonna avenge you off of her, apostles and prophets. And then 1 Peter 4 and 17, where it says judgment is gonna happen first in the house of the Most High. First, where did the truth get established at first in the world? In America. Then it sprouted to other places. Even the men that don't even live in this country, GMS UK, right? GMS Brazil, Australia, they shaking the hand of Babylon. And you saying that the elect, that fire trial, right, is them getting hit by what is the lake of fire?
That's crazy. Oh,
right?
No.
So this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, starting at verse 5, it says, and having been a little chastised, he shall be greatly rewarded. The Most High proved them and found them worthy for himself. Now, what you read in 2nd Ezra's 16th chapter, right, in this land, where when we go into 15, 16, where the missiles won't turn back again, this is the land where the chosen is going to be known. Hosea 1, in a place they say that you're not my people, in that same place, we're going to be, in that time, going to be called, we are the sons or the children of Yahawashi Yahawashi. This is where people say this is Egypt, like not saying like technically the second Exodus, but this is the second great delivery for the children of Israel. And the 2/3 have to get consumed here after the judgment, which the judgment is for the elect of the 2/3 and those that don't obey. Right, those that's falsely teaching, falsely leaders, because it said first judgment gonna happen in the house of God. Those that know the name of the Lord, those that saying the law, those that saying the Hebrews, right? That's gonna happen here, man. Yeah. Right?
All the 2/3 gotta get judged here.
Yeah, man. In the one, in that whole moment before those nukes, that is the trial of the 1/3 right now and what's gonna come. Right? It says, as gold in the furnace have he tried them and received them as a burnt offering. Right? So if the trial is the lake of fire, why would the Lord wait to send the elect somewhere else when the MOTB gonna be? So the MOTB gonna be here, but not the lake of fire.
Oh, it's like it. You just talk about our temptation.
Yeah, okay.
This is our temptation, man. Come on, man. This is your trial period right now.
Yeah.
Or it's like when the MOTB comes in. That's that trial period. Right? Now let's see whether you are worthy or not worthy. That's how you get examined, go in the fire.
Yeah.
And if you pass, you get delivered.
Right.
If you fail, you get burnt up.
Uh-huh.
It's all going into the same thing: the fire, the destruction of America, the German 2/3, all symbolize the same exact thing.
Yeah.
No, all talk about here in America, man.
Right.
No, the rebels in the wilderness are gonna happen later after we get beamed back down. Where those rebels are, we gotta destroy their ass where they may be. They'll destroy them. No, that's what they're talking about right there, man. No, that's what they're talking about. But only everyone else, all the 2/3, everything else, they're talking about here in America, man. That's the main epicenter of the prophecies, man.
Yeah, and you bugged out. You giving, well, after everything that we went through, you want the lake of fire to be somewhere else? This place has to get totally, and this is the only captivity that's compared to all the other ones.
It's like, they say it's a lake. Not a lake, it's a river. What they
right.
brought out is a fucking river, man.
Right.
Even it spreads like a river.
And when you look up lake, it say a body of sitting water, and a river is a stream that moves.
Yeah, these niggas, they're so bugged out that they didn't even realize they didn't basically say it was a river. Because they said it got spread from Basra to Megiddo. Quite literally spread like they said like a divine wildfire from Basra to Megiddo. So that's a river, not a lake. Mm-hmm. Also, they're not literally talking about, there's not one place called Megiddo. The Armageddon not gonna happen literally inside Megiddo. No.
Right.
It can happen in the Middle East.
Right.
It's not gonna be just one little place over there in the Middle East and all land. No, it's gonna be all over the Middle East.
Right.
Because we're talking about the whole world's army. All the troops of the world gonna be in the Middle East. This is World War III we're talking about here, man.
Right.
And not gonna be fought just in Jerusalem. No, it's gonna be fought in the whole Middle East.
Yep.
And Joel too said they gotta flee over to the Euphrates.
Mm-hmm.
No, gotta flee to the EC. Mm-hmm. No, and in the EC, that's where all the U.S. bases are at. Mm-hmm. Over there near not the Red Sea. What's it called? The Gulf, the Persian Gulf. Yeah, Persian Gulf. That's where it is. Mm-hmm. No, that's where all the U.S. bases are. So they're gonna be fleeing over there to the bases. Yeah. Why? Because the American army gonna be torn up, man. Mm-hmm. So they're gonna flee. No, and that's when the outside got coming, man. Mm-hmm. And no.
And it's gonna be simultaneously, like Israel is gonna be destroyed, but it's gonna be built up. Like the Jeremiah, I think what is 60, Isaiah 63, where it says, who is that come out of Basra, garment dipped in blood? They saying that's literal Basra. That Yahawashi is where it talks about the lake of fire or destroying the capital. They talking about ancient Basra.
And the scripture says it could be a great slaughter. There's like 2,000 people.
Come on, man.
In Basra. There's over millions of people here in America, man. Millions.
Right.
Everybody know it's talking about 2,000, a little bit over 2,000 people in Basra, ancient Basra. That's that great slaughter. 2,000. And are you serious, man? You don't care about Basra, man. We're gonna own Basra in the kingdom.
Yeah, y'all making America
obsolete.
Yeah, y'all trying to make it slide away from a true judgment, man. Yeah. Right? The Lord afflict Egypt. The Lord afflict Egypt, great, ancient Egypt. Mm-hmm. This Zephaniah 1 verse 6, it says, "In them that are turned back from Yahweh, and those that have not sought Yahweh nor require for him, hold thy peace at the present of Yahweh Shemashai power, for the day of Yahweh Shemashai is at hand, for Yahweh hath prepared a sacrifice. He hath bid his guests, and it shall come to pass in the day of Yahweh's sacrifice, that I will punish the princes and the king's children, and all such as are clothed with strange apparel." Right? The Lord is bidding the guest right now. Black, Latinos, and Native 2/3, Esau, Ishmael, all the nations. Right? Other nations is coming from a whole nother country to make up shop or business in America. Guess what? Literally to go right in the spirit world. Right? You got some of these tour guys. Oh, let's go to the falls. And some of them is coming so much that they're gonna stay. Look at how all these Ishmaels just pulled up. And they try to make money to send back home. Some of them not gonna be able to leave. Some of them is gonna leave because they're gonna find out, because the devil is getting exposed. Esau is getting exposed, and we ain't talking about you lower level, every day walking down the street corner eating lights. The higher ups, right? You government officials, you army vets, they're getting exposed, man.
Yeah, they're coming out, man.
Yeah.
Now, the devil that they are is being seen for what it is. Mm-hmm. They're the devil.
Right.
Now, soon enough, it's gonna be so obvious that we gotta do a black swan, man. You gotta do something to distract the people, man, to get the heat off them, to focus on someone else. Man.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, they gotta do something, man.
That's what they did with the 9/11 thing.
Yeah.
They want to blame it on Saddam Hussein,
Yeah.
however that you say his dang name,
Yeah.
right? America want to blame everybody, even when you look at the Ukraine thing. But America, you put your feet on everybody's land, man. But why? Because it goes with prophecy. You're that head that sits above all nations, man. You're the head of the NATO and EU beast empire. You know,
Okay.
that's why if America falls, the whole beast falls, right? Because this is the feet of Nebuchadnezzar's statue, where the stone is hitting the feet. You know, because America matters out of all the other empires, because the 10 horns, the 10 horns, the 7 heads, they can't move in motion without America. America is the top distributor on the earth. When it comes to guns, most places is getting guns from America, even those that hate them, right? Medicines, right? When they had a war about microchips, Taiwan was making chips for America. You know, that's why Donald Trump want to have his own place in America that create their own chips, because the higher ups know that other countries is trying to make a digital currency, even though China is in a good spot, Sweden is, but nobody out of all these nations is able to push it 4 corners of the earth.
Right.
And we see in scriptures, this whore with all his other allies is going to be able to push it, man. Chief Ephraim, right?
That's what they gotta do.
Uh-huh.
No, and real soon they gotta. Well, really, they're really not even that far away.
Yeah.
To be honest, they already got the digital currency set up. They already got people used to using their digital currency, using their apps, their phone, credit card. Basically getting rid of cash. You already stopped producing pennies.
Yeah.
So hey, it's all moving to that goalpost, which is that MOTP, man. We're nearly there. That was almost time, man.
This is Isaiah 31:1. It says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not to the Holy One of Israel, neither seeketh Yahweh." Right? When we look at this Babylon, everybody, oh man, America, their military might, right? That they're everything that America has, Jake depends on. You know,
Right.
Jake depends on.
They need that shit.
Yeah.
That's-
Just to do what you want to do. You think America got your best interest?
Shit. Just look at weed, man. Every Jake and their fucking mama smokes weed, on blunts, cigarettes. And they need that bullshit every goddamn day.
Right.
That shit killing your ass, but they need it every goddamn day to stay calm and shit. It's a drug, man. Hey, you still got your hooked on drugs, man. Like you still got your bugged out your mind, hooked on drugs, eating fat bullshit and little goddamn entertainment. No, to fill your ass with something bullshit, keep you distracted, man.
Keep you in
Bread and
a certain
circuses,
place.
man.
Yup, uh-huh.
No, that's what they're giving your ass, man.
Yeah.
No, and only it's destroying you from the inside out.
Right.
Now you don't even realize, man.
Yeah. When you do search on that, that's part of the method of programming people. Right. Again, if, like you just said, to rely to calm yourself down. I was in a case where I was smoking weed, hiding behind that when I was angry. You know what? Let me smoke a blunt. And just to feel faded or high, it took me away from being mad. But as soon as I calm down, I'm angry again. You know? At the end of the day, those things to keep you loose, so that they can still hit you with jabs secretly.
Yeah, more bullshit.
Yeah.
Got more bullshit on you, you don't even know it.
Come on, man.
Now you're stuck on stupid.
Yeah, the same niggas that voted for Trump, now they saying, damn, oh man, I voted for this. But they won't admit you made the dumbest decision, even trusting in this. Y'all think y'all votes matter. He's selected, he's not elected.
Shit, it's 2025, niggas still voting, man. Niggas
Come on,
still
man.
going to the vote booth saying that I gotta make a change in the society. No, the nigga honestly think that.
Right.
On every fucking year.
Yeah.
Well, every 4 years.
Yeah, you go to a casino, keep going to the slots. They say the house always win. You know,
Right.
if you went on a casino, a woman won 70,000 or 100,000 on the slot machine. They said it was a default, and they took the wins from her. Cause the house always wins.
Like, you can't. That shit really just to fuck with your mind. It give you a chance of riches.
Yeah,
Man, that shit ain't gonna help you, man.
yeah,
No, that shit don't want to help you, man. The society don't want to help you, man.
right.
No, because only all this shit just really gets employed, to fuck you over, man.
Yeah,
Really,
that's a
that's all
fact.
it is, man.
Yeah.
Even these insurances, all these, not insurances, all these medical programs, health programs, and benefits, all that shit is a trap to get you all covered and sucked into that shit, food stamps and all. But when they take it away, you be more destroyed, man.
Yeah, and then you're gonna need them more, right? You're gonna need them more. Just imagine how Jake is gonna act. Do you think Jake is gonna chill when the food stamps start working? No, they're gonna be calling the EBT. The phone is gonna be busy damn near the whole day. Just imagine how the women and certain men that got it, how they gonna act when those food stamps don't work.
That venture shall fail, man.
Man, come on, man. This verse 2, it says, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words. But I will arise against the house of evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. Now the Egyptians are men and not the Most High, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When Yahweh shall stretch out his hand. There we go, man. Esau is a mere human, man. You know, he cannot beat Yahweh Shem Yahawashi. Let alone, he can't stop the MOTB coming. Even if he knew that it was in the scriptures, he can't stop it. Because it's inevitable. The Lord wrote it right there. Just like he couldn't stop calling himself a Jew. He couldn't stop, but he'll know that it's in the scriptures that then some of them know about the MOTB. They know this, they know that. Could they stop saying that they Jews? No. Could they stop ruling? No. Could they just give up their power? No. Right? Because we're set up by Yahweh Shem Yahawashi. You know? But I get this last one.
Look at the battery. see how much charge I have left. That's all.
Oh, okay. So you good?
Yeah.
I think my phone is still, and my phone is in motion still. We got a few more. Right, I get this. To go back to Yahawashi. It's Philippians chapter 2, verse 7. But made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of a man, and being found in the fashion of a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. Now, you know, a lot of times, reading about Yahawashi and what he did for us, sometimes I gotta sit and really sit back. Nobody ever did that for me, family-wise, nobody. And you know, when your family buy you something, they look out, hey, yo, look, I'm gonna help you with your loan on your car. I'm gonna do this for you. You know how, oh, I'm so thankful, and then we try to return the favor. How many of us is returning the favor to Yahawashi? And all he gave you was this ministry and walk in this path. That's all he wants you to do. Walk in his path and believe in me. That's part of this path, believing in him. Standing stiffly for the name of the Lord, not being ashamed. Like seeing how these people walking, I know if we had the power to read their mind, they would be talking shit about us, man. This is what he gave us, man. And this is all he wants you to do.
That's power right there, man.
Yeah.
No, because right now, hey, if we keep going to the end of Lord 1, hey, we're going to get power on high, man. We're going to get infinite riches and wealth.
Man.
No, but now the Lord gave us comfort through the Holy Spirit, man.
Yeah.
Now the Lord gave us a light thing, really. It's the Holy Spirit, Yahweh Shem Shai. And that's the thing, man. No? And these people don't understand that, man. They think it's just a joke.
Yeah.
And they think it's some mysterious, stupid thing, some random bug out shit that they're doing. Crazy. Nah, man. But this is the truth for Yahweh Shem Shai, man.
Right, it's a fact.
And this is what keeps us stable, man.
Yeah.
No, and when the time comes, we're gonna get all rewards for it, man.
Yeah.
No? They don't even know.
Yeah. What it said in I think 1 Corinthians 9, you know, some people is working for a corruptible crown, but we're working for an incorruptible crown. Something that we can't see, but we know that it's there. That's why we say we hope we're of the hopeful elect. Right? Hope is faith of things that you don't see. And we know that the kingdom coming. How you know? Because we believe. Oh, prove to me physically the kingdom coming. I can't, but by faith I can show you by the word. You know? This is how you know Yahweh Shem Shai is thinking outside the box. Right? Because that kingdom is with him. That's outside of this. This realm, I think I said it in the video, but it didn't upload. Get ready for your real reality. This reality gonna be put to death, but your real reality is going to be permanent. This is not permanent, Nick. We could die right now. Body decay. But the real reality coming, you ain't gonna decay. We was meant to be immortal, man. That's why for what Yahawashi did, that means we're gonna the elect is gonna have a chance to benefit that. That's the whole point of his for what he did for us. Now we're gonna be able to get that glorified body. Philippians what? 3:21, or is it 2:21? No, it's 3:21. Wait, no.
3:20.
No, yeah, 3:21. He's gonna change our veiled bodies. Actually, I'm gonna get that. Philippians 3:21. I said at 20 says, "For our conversation is in heaven, from whence also we look for look for the Savior, the Lord Yahawashi Mashiach, who shall change our veiled body, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body, according to the working whereby he is able even to subdue things, to subdue all things unto himself." Yahawashi is going to change this weak ass body into his glorious body. Isaiah 47, he not going to meet us like a man. That means you're going to be changed. You're not going to be a man. You're going to be a glorified body. 2 Corinthians, the 5th chapter. You got a heavenly body, man. A heavenly temple. A heavenly tabernacle. This dwelling, this body we going to have. We going to have a greater advanced body, man. You know? That's why this little affliction is not even compared to the glory we about to receive, man. Yup.
Yeah, the power on high.
Yeah.
And we gotta get that power, man. We gotta get it incorruptible. We're not gonna age. We're not gonna sweat.
Yeah.
Not gonna feel even the slightest amount of inconvenience and pain.
Uh-huh.
We're not gonna get that.
Oh.
We're not gonna get itch.
Uh-huh.
Not one time in the kingdom of heaven we gotta get itch in our own body.
Come on, man.
Ever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you can't even imagine that, man.
Yeah.
Now you ain't getting something into your eye, a little fucking speck of dust. Now you gotta get that shit in your eye.
Come on, man.
Man,
What?
man, we don't even know.
You can't even fathom the kingdom, man.
Shit, we gotta be able to fly all the way to the heavens, the spiritual world, the sports, the space, the stars, and things that man, gotta be amazing, man.
Right, and that goes off of Colossians 3, where he said, set your affections on things above. And that's what the brother talking about. Even going what we just read in Philippians, for Yahawashi to change your body, you're thinking of heavenly things. Right? When brothers get done with camp, brothers looking for chariots. Seeing that, guess what? Look up, because your salvation draws near. You know? It's closer. The more you see shit going on in America or in the world, you know it. I know this thing ain't gonna be able to last another blast. You know?
Right.
And it's amazing how the Lord working in the spirit, how he got a lot of Jake in a delusional state. None of us in this flesh can be Esau. We need Yahawashi Yahawashi to be Esau. That's why through the spirit, the Lord is already breaking them down by him bringing forth the things that's going to fulfill prophecies. You know, y'all believe in this realm. We believe in a realm that's beyond this. We believe in a realm that's actually adjusting the things on this side, man. You know?
Hey, we believe in we believe in Yahawashi. We believe in the Most High. We believe in the angels, the spirits that control all things, man.
Yeah.
No, we believe the power of powers, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we believe in, man. That's what we know.
Yeah.
Know for a fact, man. We sure of it, man. Every day we know.
Yeah.
You know, cause hey, without Yahawashi Mosai, that's what we're doing, man. We wouldn't even exist.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. My last point, when you go to Ephesians 3, when it talks about Ephesians 6, I want to get that real quick. Ephesians 6, verse 15, it says, "In your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace." When you go into that word of preparation, it goes into the act of preparing. And this is what we doing. We preparing y'all for what's to come. This is not about to be a basic thing that's about to come. Right now that the Lord got the men of the Lord teaching, technically this is a scary thing. Jeremiah 28:8. Brothers are speaking about war, famine, pestilence, the destruction, blood, speaking of salvation. You know? And guess what? All those things about destruction and war, it's actually scary because the elect is going to be in the midst of that. But are we counting on our faith? I'm not counting on the law. You know, we counting on pure faith. Everything we do now, yes, we establish this law right here, right now. But in Jacob's trouble, a lot of us going to be moved in the spirit on really what to do.
Because you don't have the spirit. How about Yahawashi? You could be lost.
Yeah, man.
You gotta know where to go, what to do. Keep in mind, this is the worst time in human history. You're lost.
Yeah.
Like, you could be just out there, man, on your own.
Yeah.
And most people, you gotta die. You got cannibals. The cannibalism gotta come back too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, people ain't gonna be able to survive. Not even for like that long. Not even for a couple of weeks. Most things you gotta, just give up.
Yeah.
Off themselves, man.
Yeah.
So with no hope.
Yeah. When the kingdom fall, the citizens, they fall. If the king is not ruling, what happens to the citizens? It become anarchy.
Right.
That's why when you watch the movie Purge, when they had that one purge night, all citizens did whatever they want. When the Seabiscuit came, when Black Lives Matter, Jake was just doing what they want. Things is not the same anymore. Esau is getting ready. Well, why they saying we're at the peak of World War III? Why is they saying that? If they doing all this good stuff and all these great things, why is other nations making more bunkers? Because it's inevitable. War, especially with empires, it was set up to have war. Until Yahawashi come into place, people, some of these congregations want to make their own peace. Peace is only going to come when Yahawashi returns. No man, no woman on earth. We not even trying to bring peace. We trying to feed and teach the elect so that they could be shielded by faith. You 2/3, it's over for you. Go ahead.
Like, Lord said He didn't come to send peace on earth.
Yeah.
But rather division.
Yeah.
That's what the Lord doing right now. He's sending division on earth, man.
Yeah.
That was just either division, either calamities. That's what the Lord doing, because the Lord said, will I've already been kindled. They're talking about that fire, man.
Mm-hmm.
That heat is gotta be on the earth before He comes in, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the Lord doing right now.
Come on, man. And that's a scary case. Again, brother spoke on Yahawashi. We even spoke down into prophecy, really flowing through the spirit. But Lord willing was edifying. We don't got no other precept, no last verse. All right, we're going to face the east and give praise to the one true power. Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahawashi, Ba'Shem, Kamadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, teach well through the spirit. A mighty shalom to the hopeful elect in the same spirit. Shalom to the Akwatiyam, believers in His faith and the truth. Lord willing that you all continue to endure, be sincere in sound doctrine and in one spirit. With that, shalom, above the ball.
Shalom.
Shalom.
2 hours.